Yo, what's up, Chew Crew? It's your boy Chudo here, and today I'm with Jason Leonard, Jeff Leonard's son. Of course, I've already opened the Coke Zero that's on my bad, but we're sipping a Coke Zero behind the camera today.
Thanks, Coke Gaming.
Thank you, Coke Gaming. And Jason, what did you do? What did you play?
All right, well, the last time we tried to record this, I was 11-0, but then I just had to go ahead and win the OTS championship the very next tournament. So now we're profiling it again.
All right. You guys didn't see that initial one.
So let's get into it. I played Kashtira, so 3 Unicorn, obviously. It's the best card in the deck. The spells you search off of it, 3 Birth, 3 Theosis. There's no way you can cut any of these cards. They're so vital to helping you play through hand traps that you just want to go ahead and open them. Then 3 Fenrir. Card is absurd. There's really nothing else to say about Fenrir. 2 Rise Heart. I've really debated playing 3 because I feel like it's really good to open. It doesn't do much by itself, but playing through other cards is nice when you already have Fenrir and Unicorn. 1 Scareclaw Kashtira. Don't play Tearlaman's Kashtira. I don't think that card's very good. This actually helps you just kill people, so that's nice. Then 1 Ogre, because I'm on a Rise Heart pass, so we're always playing Prep and the 1 Big Bang. Big Bang's okay. I know that other profiles have said that Big Bang, they thought about cutting it, I think, in Ryan Levine's deck. It's still fine when you need to go wide and do the full lock 5 combo. So 4 field spells. Thought about playing Set Rotation, the Scareclaw field spell, just to make it a little more consistent with being able to lock 5. But I think this is enough because you don't really want to play the brick. For hand traps, 3 Ash and 3 Imperm. These are super generic. I feel like they deal with everything in the format right now. Just don't Imperm Trap Fixera. I've seen it happen a few times. Don't let it be you. 3 Evenly Matched. There's a lot of trap tricks at locals, so I thought this was a good main. It's also good in the mirror if you happen to be going second. So I think it's pretty good to main. Other spell cards, 3 Book of Moon. You have to be playing this card right now. And then 3 Lance. We're always passing on a Rise Heart and 4 summons, so Lance just makes that board basically FTK. And then 3 copies of any card in the deck. Pot of Prosperity is quite easily my favorite card that they've ever printed in this game. So I'm always going to make sure a deck I run plays it.
You like it better than Pot of Greed?
Yeah, I do. I'll take any card in my deck over 2 random cards.
What do you know?
Onto the extra deck. This is a Kashtira deck, so you gotta be playing at least 2 of the Shanga era. Sometimes a 3rd one has come up, believe it or not. 3 Rise Heart. This is your win condition, like they've said in several deck profiles, so you cannot be caught with only 2 of these in your deck, because if you're in the mirror, you make one, they rip the second one, you need to have that 3rd. That's just absolutely mandatory in my opinion. 2 Zeus. There's really nothing to say about this. They take one, you still have the other.
Yo, one of those is a secret?
Yeah.
Nice.
Then the 1-up Xyz monsters. Dark Armed. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Shout out Jesus for letting me use this.
Thank you.
Big Eye. And then Diablosis. I like these at 1 because they'll think, oh, you only have 1 Big Eye, I gotta take that. Or, oh, you've only got 1 Dark Arm, better take that. Or I can get rid of the Diablosis. But then you really don't need any of these to win the game. So if they take one of these, that's just free. And then Diablosis is so crucial to the Lock 5 combo. Then for the links, 1 Goliath. It just makes your Rise Heart an absolute beast every single time you activate Prosperity. 2 Donner. I've literally not had to summon this once. I think that's probably a good thing, but in the future, I would definitely cut one of these for a Baron. I think that would really have helped me rather than having 2 of these. Because I don't think any of my... Well, in the mirror, if your opponent looks at your extra deck and then sees 2 Donner, they probably won't take it at all. So, I don't know. It's good for outing like Ibli and other business. Speaking of Ibli, I ran 1 Almirage because it is in my side deck. 3 copies of Ibli. I think this card is just absolutely broken because there's very little counterplay for when you give this to your opponent. At least in Despia, which is a matchup that I don't like. You just give this to them and they almost have no way of playing because it's not like they can just link it off. They have to be playing something like Enemy Controller to beat it effectively. Then for sided spells, I'm on 3 Triple Tactics Thrust. Not sure how I feel about this card after several tournaments playing it in the side. I really like it because it can search these going second. 1 Talent, 1 Duster, 1 Dark Hole. It's pretty much always live in the mirror, which is why I really like Thrust. But against other decks, sometimes you have to work at it a little bit, like against Sword Soul. You'll usually get them to activate a monster effect. And then you can just grab like Dark Hole or something. Then for the other traps, I love Eradicator Epidemic Virus because there's a lot of trap tricks at locals. And when you call trap cards, as you can imagine, that's pretty good. Pairs very well with Thrust. I love being able to set one of these insanely broken power traps. A shout out to the last card on my side, Dimensional Barrier. Overperforms in almost every matchup that's really in the meta right now. Except for trap tricks, which you'll just have Eradicator for. So, Sword Soul, popular at locals. Flip it on them, it's game. In the mirror, like Dominic Couch said, they're not going to beat you without their Xyz monsters, no matter what they open, which is true. And against Despia, you just call Fusion. That's almost as broken as having Ash for branded Fusion. And that's pretty much the profile.
Thank you for profiling that deck, Jason. It's been really cool. I love the aesthetic of Kashtira. But I gotta ask, because I know for a fact I did not buy you any Kashtira cards.
That's true.
Who did you get these from?
Jason Lazo.
No.
Shout outs to him.
No
He's
way.
the GOAT. Every card that isn't a staple in this deck belongs to him. So if it says Kashtira, it's his cards. He bought them from gamerschoice.com. They're his cards.
Those are his, all of them.
All of them. Those
Holy
are all of his
cow.
cards.
Okay. Yo, but like, where do you store your cards?
Oh, in this deck box that also belongs to him and you.
Holy cow. I honestly am so shocked for words. It's like you are just, it's a community effort.
There's a dice tray. There's a dice tray. This is such a nice deck box that, by the way, doesn't belong to me. All right,
Jason.
so shout outs.
Yeah, let's hear him.
Jason Lazo, obviously.
Oh,
None
man.
of this would have happened without him.
Of course.
Shout outs to Jesus behind the camera.
Hello.
Chew Crew. Gotta love the Chew Crew. Shout outs to Jeff Leonard. The absolute GOAT. Rest in peace, Mystic Mind.
I thought you were about to say rest in peace, your dad. I was about to ask you what happened to him.
Let's see. Shouts to TK. Shouts to Rykate. Shouts to Shrug. And shouts to everybody else on Discord.
All right.
We did it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Spread this around like COVID.